Good morning, you guys. Nicci here, creator of the Glow Code, the online space for around the way girls who are unashamed of the gospel. As you guys know, it is Tell the Truth Tuesday. So I got a little quick message for you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day. But the truth that we need to talk about right now is building our faith. You guys, there's so much going on in the world right now, and faith is the foundation of everything that's going to keep us anchored in all of these tempests and storms that are raging all about us. So we as daughters of the Most High, we have to be stalwart in our faith, okay? And so the message that I have for you today is that faith creates and doubt destroys. Okay, so we need to be rooted in our faith, first of all, in who the Most High is, and that should kind of turn into a strong faith in who we are. And this is my mission, to help women, and I'm talking to myself, y'all. I listen, I have to speak over myself on a regular basis. But here at the Glow Code, what I want to share with women is a true faith and understanding in who we really are. We are daughters of the King. And that's not just some flippant statement that we're saying to make ourselves feel good. That is the truth. Okay, that is our inheritance. We are members of the adoption. We are legally daughters of the King. And when we truly embrace that, when we truly believe that, when we truly have faith in that, it will transform everything about our lives, because it will transform how we think, which will then transform how we speak, which will then transform how we behave, which will transform our entire life. And so that's how our faith is creative. When we transform how we think, how we speak, how we live, how we move in the world, we are changing the creation around us. So I really want to encourage us to really be strong in our faith. And faith comes by hearing, my friends. So what are we listening to? Who are we allowing inside of our ears, inside of our minds? What voices are we allowing to speak to us that may be causing us to have faith in things that are not like Him? If there's anything to you that is speaking to you something contrary about yourself than what the King told you about yourself, it's time for us to cut it. Okay? Enough. Faith comes by hearing, and we need to first be having faith in the Almighty, which will transfer into faith in ourselves. So we need to be in our word. We need to be listening to messages and speech and songs and sounds that speak life. We need to be listening to things of faith that create, as opposed to the voices that will fill us with doubt and therefore destroy us. Okay, and so one of my favorite verses in the Bible, I should know what it is, but I don't. It's the story of David when he's a young boy and he's going to fight Goliath, and everybody else is shook. The grown men is shook. The so-called warriors are shook. You know, they calling for a warrior. Ain't nobody speaking up. In walks David, this young kid who, you know, in my mind, he's not as big as everybody else physically, but he's got more faith than everybody else. And so he looks at Goliath, this big bad monster, and what David says, and I love this, and this is something that I want us to start saying to the big bad things in our lives. David looks at Goliath and he says, "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God?" Okay, this, I mean, I'm sorry, that's a bar. Is it just me? I feel like that is a bar. Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God? We got some uncircumcised Philistines roaming about, okay? And we need to speak to them, okay? We need to say to them, you know, who is this depression that it should defy a daughter of the living God? Who is this sickness that it should defy a daughter of the living God? Who is this self-doubt that it should defy a daughter of the living God? Who is this sense of lack and limitation that it should defy a daughter of the living God? What is this spirit of poverty that it should defy a daughter of the living God? We have to talk to the uncircumcised Philistines in our lives and let them know, you will not defy me as a daughter of the living God, because there are armies fighting for me. You will not weaken my faith. I don't care how big you are. I don't care how bad you are. I don't care what the internet say. I don't care what the people with 50 million views say. I don't care what CNN say. I don't care what MSNBC say. What did the King say? It's time for us to have that type of faith. just a little mustard seed, we can move mountains. Our faith will create for us the lives that we truly deserve. So my sisters, listen, get in your faith, get in your book. Be discriminating, okay, about what we're allowing in our ears, because faith come by hearing. And there's just a couple other things I want to share with you. It's a common saying that a nation cannot rise higher than the level of its women. And while that may be true, I want to take it a step further. I want to tell you that a woman cannot rise higher than the level of her faith. So if you want to rise higher, you have to have a higher faith. Okay. And if you want to work on that, I'm going to go ahead and say you need to hit the link in my bio and join the GlowCode Collective, a group of faith-filled women where we will all be on that journey, striving to increase our faith, to be strong in faith, to speak life to one another, to be together collectively creating the lives that we truly deserve. And so just a couple more things. If you want to have faith in yourself, I don't know if you're trying to start a family, you're trying to start a business, you're working in your community, there's things that you want to do. The only way that's going to get done is if you have faith in yourself, if you believe in yourself, if you believe in your mission, and you believe that you've been equipped with everything you need to accomplish your goal. But the only way to have the type of faith in yourself that you need to have is to first have faith in the Almighty. Because if your faith in yourself is based just on self, that's probably not going to work, sis. Your faith in self needs to be a derivative of the faith that you have in the Most High, being that I know that He is the creator of all things and He is omnipotent and all-knowing. And I know that I am His child and I am made in His image. So what He has access to, He has granted to me. Therefore, I can have faith in myself, not just in and of myself, but because of who I am, the legacy that I come from, a legacy of light. So if you want to be assured of accomplishing whatever mission has been placed before you, you first must be rooted and grounded in faith in the Most High, which will transfer into unshakable faith in yourself and your abilities to accomplish the mission that has been placed before you. Finally, the great thing about faith is that it is a divine leader that will never misdirect you. The internet might misdirect you, okay? The TV screen might misdirect you. People who love you, family and friends, might, unbeknownst to them and unintentionally, misdirect you. Shoot, it's possible I could get up here on this camera and misdirect you. So don't have faith in me. Okay, have faith in the Most High. And when you have faith in the Most High, and by faith, I don't just mean your subjective belief in your mind. I do mean that, but I also mean faith backed up by practice. So when you have faith in the Most High backed up by practice, as demonstrated by Christ, how He walked out that faith, it will never misdirect you. It will never lead you astray. So whatever direction has been placed before you, whatever your mission is, and whatever goal is before you, if you want to make sure you stay on the right path and make sure that you get there, let your faith direct you, as opposed to the social medias and the loudest voice in the room and the people with all the clicks and all of the views. They might misdirect you, but your faith never will. So listen, speak life to your dreams, to your goals, to your potential, and the uncircumcised Philistines who are not worthy to be in your presence, who are not worthy to speak to you, who are not worthy to try to instill fear in you. You need to speak to them. You an uncircumcised Philistine, gone somewhere. I ain't what you want. I'm a daughter of the King. Who are you to try to defy me? Who are you to try to belittle me? Who are you to try to make me doubt myself? You best go somewhere. Because we don't do that over here. Because over here we glowing. All right. Because we know who we are and whose we are, as they say. All right. So I've been talking for 9 minutes. I ain't even mean to talk that long. But I love you guys. Tell the truth Tuesday. The truth is, you want to get where you're going, ground yourself in faith. Faith come by hearing. So get in your word and click the link in my bio. Join the GlowCode Collective so you can be around a community of women who are striving to believe and to accomplish their goals, and who will work and touch and agree with you to brush off them uncircumcised Philistines. Link in the bio. Pre-order is open now. We are launching March, the weekend of March 19th. We're going live. We're launching, but you can pre-order now. 6 easy payments of $63 for a lifetime membership. You can't beat that. So I hope to see you all there. What I always say before we get out of here is know the code, live the code, light the world. I love you guys. Mwah. Peace.